Froggy, I have been hit by gamma radiation. I am now old.
Sweet. I take over the channel when you die. Which is like, what, 5 minutes?
After the intro.
Sweet. Die.
Hello, everybody. My name is Puppety from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show. No, I am not an old man. That was just an act. No, I'm fine. And I'm here to talk about The Flash. And of course, joining me as always is Froggy.
Yes, it's me, the comic book frog.
General Frog Mortis?
Shh, don't let anybody know.
Tillium says the Flash looks constipated in this pic. That are Froggy and Flash are together. It is oh no! Flash looks like he's auditioning for the role of the Rawhide Kid. No!
Hey,
Shut up! Flash doesn't need more prune juice. That's right. And no more old man puppeting. We have been
you
giving
stole
the
my
Flash
youth, you son of a bitch.
We have been giving the Flash a real hard time. It's been rough going through season 8. That's right. Hey, as Mr. Breen would say. We've been giving
it's been very, very tough to watch this. This episode sucked the life out of me, and not like your mother. Oh,
she's a beautiful woman.
she
but
was,
anyway,
but she died.
Well, yeah, if I'm old, she has to be older. But anyway, we have to see. I'm going to take that back. This entire season has been crap. Like, even the start, I liked it. Okay. But then as soon as we got into episode 6, it started sucking again. This episode isn't great. It's not. But it's not terrible as it has been. So basically, there is a villain who steals an amplifier for gamma radiation, and the Flash goes to try to stop him, and gets blasted. But what does it do?
With an old man Ray.
Yes, and he starts aging internally. So he still looks young, but he's starting to age on the inside. And essentially, this entire episode is just that. And he's trying to use his speed, but his speed is aging him even more. And I have to say, if you're going to do an episode where you're aging up somebody, at least try to make them look like it. But no, they just do a great patch in the hair, call it a day.
They should have had that other guy. I forget his name. Is something but the Starchives. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay. No. The Legends writers at least know how to have fun. Here we haven't been having fun. I'll say that. Essentially, though, in this episode,
what's fun? Definitely not this episode.
Jeez. Ultimately, though, the Flash, he eventually is told by Cecile, who still likes to make her presence known on the team, even though she should be working as a lawyer. She goes ahead and says, you gotta take on, you have to let time flow. You can't rush it. You gotta go with time.
Yes, you gotta let the bad acting flow.
Yeah. And ultimately, the Flash is able to stop the villain, which I think the villain had a fun time being a villain, which is nice to see.
He should have been General Mortis.
Well, a General Mortis doesn't care if he looks old. Mm-hmm.
This guy was old at the end.
Yes, he was, because Flash is able to use the last of his speed, age over 100 years old, but he uses the last of his speed to blast the gamma rays, and it overloads the machine, and boom, everybody who was turned old is young again, and the scientist is old as well. And Joe's subplot for this episode, well, basically that he's feeling kind of useless because he's retired now and he wants to go. He wants to do more, but he actually needs to talk to his former police captain who shows up at what's his name?
Did you
Not
know
Sharp.
he's gay?
Yes, we do. He doesn't say anything about that in this episode, but we do. But ultimately, he takes him down for a cup of coffee and says, "You've got to be willing to. You've been stubborn your entire life, and it's made you a great detective. But now you got to slow down. You got to be willing to go with the flow of things." And
Yes,
Joe,
it's former police chief Singh. Do you forget his name?
Sing. Oh, I thought you said saying, but in an old
It's
way.
David Singh.
You know, we talk to Mr. Breen all the time, and he doesn't talk like this.
You know, because he's still a young sprite.
Said no one ever. Anyway, that
I
does
just
seem...
remember something.
What?
The next episode, it looks great. Hold on, something's happening.
I feel my spirit coming back. Holy crap! Because the next episode has Reverse Flash in it, and there's a new teaser.
It seems next
But
episode.
Before we jump to that awesome episode, let's talk about the shitty one still. Caitlin is found out by Barry at the end.
Yeah,
she was trying to recreate not Killer Frost, but Frost. Barry looks over, finally finds her apartment, realizes what she's doing, trashes her apartment building, which is a felony or assault.
He made her apartment.
He's a cop and abusing his.
Trying to resurrect.
I don't care. I don't care.
Well, you don't have to care, but I do. The Flash in this moment made the right decision.
The law does not care about your feelings, bro. The law
We're
is the
dealing
law.
with superheroes here. You know what else? You know what else is illegal?
You know what else? You know what else? Everyone knows that Barry's the Flash. Every single person on that cast knows that he's the Flash.
Yes. So.
It's getting to the point where who doesn't know that Barry's the Flash, and who doesn't go after his friends because they know he's the Flash?
Okay, but that has nothing to do with the fact that Caitlin is going off the deep end.
I don't care. I want to kill her Frost. So Barry, get off your ass and stay away from her.
Yes, because you want Caitlin to fail.
I don't want her to fail.
Caitlin to fail. You do. You want her to succeed in bringing Frost back.
No, I want her to be the villain that she's supposed to. I want the CW to achieve something great.
They won't.
I can have hope.
Well, I understand this, but you have to look at it from Barry's perspective.
I'll just say this. I'm shocked at you approving of a CSI going into somebody's house and destroying their place. That is vandalism. That is assault because he could have hurt her.
But he didn't.
Doesn't make a difference.
It does make a difference. The fact is that she is going crazy. Mad scientist.
You know what Caitlin should do? Caitlin should reveal that he's a Flash. The biggest F you to him.
Well, then she'll become a villain.
I want her to become a villain. Hello, Nerdy Texan. We're talking about how the show needs to bring back Killer Frost, but Barry's like, no, that's the writer saying, you're never getting Killer Frost again. Because
Well,
Frost,
that's not true.
yeah, now,
Caitlin is
Frost-
going to go even further off the deep end.
Oh,
Barry is right. She can't do that, but he went about it the wrong
Oh,
way.
he
And
she can't do that, but he can create Flashpoint. Fuck him. I get one.
but he learned from those mistakes. That's the whole point.
Just I like
The whole
Cisco.
point of Flashpoint-
I loved how Cisco called him a hypocrite when he did that too.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the point. He made a massive mistake in trying to go against the natural order of things and nearly screwed up people's lives. He
Her
did mess
body,
up.
yes. So they call it her body, her choice.
Oh, let's not get into that. Anyway,
He's a man.
I'm going
He's a man destroying her life's work and just saying that she can't do what she wants to do when
life's
she's
work.
not breaking any laws.
Frost is dead. Even if she could bring Frost back from herself, it would not be the Frost she knew. And the
So-
fact that she doesn't realize is that because she's blinded by grief. It's a bad choice.
So there-
Anybody can see that.
So there's a new
Compared-
episode. The new episode. It says there's a speedster going around, and when I caught of it, it sounds like he looks like the Flash, or they think the Flash is committing crimes. There's a speedster, so I hope Caitlin clone the fuck out of that boy, and is framing him. Screw you,
Maybe.
Barry. Screw you.
All right. Deep breath.
Deep
But
breath as I
anyway.
kick in your mouth.
This is, well, no, Barry shouldn't be a time traveler. I have to say, I don't think he should be a time traveler. I don't think that's a good decision for the character. But aside from that, I'm going to just go ahead and say
Do you think it'll be
this
Godspeed?
episode was not great, but I
Is
don't think it
Godspeed
was
dead?
terrible.
Remember, it's been so long since I watched a good episode. Is Godspeed dead in the Flash universe?
I thought so.
Because I'm trying to think of who else could be. Because there's Reverse Flash, there was Godspeed, and then there was, Bart and Nora. But
There in the future, we're going to have to wait and see. Which we will next week. So make sure to join us then for the Flash.
maybe it's Hunter Zolomon.
Oh no, he's back. Dun dun. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, you made a good decision to stop watching years ago. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below. Also, make sure to check out the Ko-Fi if you can. It helps out a lot. And finally, thank you for watching. We're going
And
to of
leave down in the
course-
comment section below justice for Caitlin,
Oh,
or
gosh.
or let us know if you like the fact that what Barry did to her lab.
Yes. Pick your side below. Barry v. Caitlin. Who's in the right? Let us know. But that's about it. So we will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us. And bye!
Hey,
No.
yes.